Hi guys, tell you're okay, it's the police. You guys are fine, okay? We just want to make sure you're okay. Just tell your sister it's okay? Not gonna hurt you.
Calling Eric Myers.
Don't you touch any of that stuff. This is my house. You asshole.
These were multiple times when wrong homes raided by cops, starting with a case of wrong raid at Archie family home.
Doors open, go, 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 go. She got the police, get this police, everyone go. She got the police, get this.
On April 26, 2019, a chilling incident unfolded at the apartment of Crystal Archie, a single mother of 3, living in Chicago. Chicago police officers, fully armed and dressed in tactical gear, stormed her home under the belief they were raiding a drug dealer's apartment. However, they had the wrong address. Crystal, a mother with no criminal record and no history of drug activity, was thrust into a terrifying situation that would traumatize her and her children for years. The police officers, acting on faulty intelligence, began their raid with aggressive force, frightening Crystal's children, who were all under the age of 10.
Search warrant, Chicago police! Search warrant, Chicago police! Doors open, go in, watch the right. Doors open, go, go, go. She got the police, get this police, everyone go. She got the police, get this. Get down.
Oh my God. Somebody go get Nina.
Relax, relax.
No, I'm not going to do this again.
Relax.
Can I call my uncle? My uncle just left. Please do not shoot me, please.
You're fine, you're fine. Come on, get up. Get up. Get up. Put your shoes on.
Where's we going?
Put your shoes on. Just go, we're going out front, right? What's up, brother? You alright?
Wait, I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone with my friend. Can I please?
All right.
Can I please?
You're gonna have to hang up for right
Okay,
now.
okay, I got it.
Hang up.
Okay.
It's okay, you're okay, you're okay, you're okay.
The officers held the terrified children at gunpoint as they searched the apartment, demanding to know about supposed drug dealers named Lord Peanut and Lord T, names they had been told by an informant. The children, confused and afraid, were unable to provide any answers. Despite repeatedly finding nothing to support their drug-related accusations, the officers continued to question the children in an intimidating manner, showing no regard for the emotional distress they were causing.
Alright, you're fine. Come on. Come on, guys.
Bro,
Hey, just tell us, do you know where the stuff's at? Because if you can tell us
What's
that, then we're
up?
out of here.
What are y'all? What is y'all talking about?
Who else is here? Nobody's here? Just you three?
No, my uncle just left.
He just left?
Yes.
Okay. Where'd he go?
He has to go to work.
Okay.
Can I please call my uncle?
What's your uncle's name?
Dominic.
What's his last name?
Archie.
Archie?
Yes.
Okay. What's his nickname?
He doesn't have a nickname.
You don't have a nickname?
Can y'all tell me what y'all looking for?
Any drugs? You know of any drugs that he sells?
My uncle?
Archie? Yeah.
No. Y'all looking for him?
Hammocks, drugs, whatever he has in here.
My uncle? He doesn't even live here.
He doesn't live here? Who lives here?
Who lives here?
My mom, me, and us.
What's your mom's name?
Crystal Archie.
Okay.
Did y'all just break that door again?
Yeah.
Probably.
This happened before, right?
Yeah, she was here.
So you know exactly what we're talking about.
Yes, y'all talking about weed, cocaine, anything.
Yeah. So we stopped selling out of here? We stopped keeping it here?
Who?
Whoever keeps it here?
We never had it.
If not your uncle, the guys that live upstairs?
The guys that live upstairs?
They haven't even been down here anymore.
No?
They haven't been down here no more? Your mom don't let them down here?
Huh?
Your mom don't let them down here no more?
Yeah, she do. Like, she let me and them down here, but, like, that's it.
Only Nina.
But I still don't know why y'all keep down. Okay, I'm done.
This raid was not an isolated incident. Just 2 months earlier, the same officers had conducted another raid on Crystal's apartment, terrorizing the family once again. Despite finding no drugs or evidence of criminal activity either time, the police never apologized or acknowledged their repeated mistakes. Instead, just a month after the second raid, they returned for a third time, continuing their aggressive tactics without any regard for the impact on Crystal and her children. In the face of these repeated violations of her family's rights and the psychological harm caused to her children, Crystal Archie filed a lawsuit against the Chicago Police Department. If you thought that was bad, this is because you didn't know about this case. On May 3, 2024, a deputy from the Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office responded to a vague disturbance call at an apartment complex in Fort Walton Beach. The caller had reported hearing a slap and cursing from an apartment 2 weeks earlier, but wasn't sure about the exact location. Despite the uncertainty, Deputy Eddie Duran headed to apartment 1401, which was home to Roger Fortson, a 23-year-old U.S. Air Force serviceman. Roger was alone in his apartment, armed, and heard a knock at the door. He looked through the peephole, but saw no one. After a second knock, Roger, fearing an intruder, retrieved his legally owned firearm. When Deputy Duran knocked again and ordered Roger to open the door, Roger did not immediately comply, thinking it was an intruder.
Sheriff's office, open the door! Sheriff's office, open the door! Step out.
Without warning, Deputy Duran opened fire, shooting Roger 6 times in the chest, despite Roger never raising his weapon in a threatening manner. It turned out that the officer had raided the wrong apartment. Roger had not been involved in any criminal activity, and the original complaint was based on a vague and inaccurate tip.
Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
It's over there.
Drop the gun!
I don't have it.
312, shots fired. Suspect down. Do not move! 312, get EMS my location.
The department later ruled that Deputy Duran's use of force was unreasonable, and he was fired. He now faces a manslaughter charge for the death of Roger Fortson. The neighbor whose false report triggered the raid has faced no legal consequences. If you thought that was the last raid of Chicago police, then you are wrong. On November 7th, 2017, officers from the Chicago Police Department, acting on a tip from a confidential informant, raided the family's apartment. The informant claimed that drugs were being sold from the apartment, and the heavily armed officers broke down the door, frightening the entire family. The officers handcuffed Mr. Mendez and began searching the apartment, all while the children cried in terror. It wasn't long before the officers realized they had made a grave mistake.
Go, 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 go.
Chicago Police 911! Chicago Police 911! Get on the ground! 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 Get on the fucking ground! Put your hands behind your back, buddy. You good? You got anything on you?
No, sir. I got a pocket knife. Yes, sir. Right here.
And then we're gonna lean this way.
Yes, sir.
All right?
Yes, sir. I'm right here. I'm right here, man. I'm right Relax, guys. Yeah, I saw a squat coming back. I was wondering what's going on. I'm sorry. All right, relax. Let me see.
They had raided the wrong apartment, but instead of admitting their error and stopping the search, they continued tearing the place apart. As Mr. Mendez begged them to stop traumatizing his children, the officers dismissed his concerns. It wasn't until Mrs. Mendez demanded answers that they acknowledged the mistake. The family later discovered that their names weren't even on the search warrant, and the officers had failed to verify any of the information provided by the informant.
He gave us the wrong fucking apartment. He gave us the wrong apartment. He gave us the wrong apartment. He said up the stairs and this was going right there. He was the wrong apartment.
These boxes are
So how do we find out, like, how did this ever happen? Me and my husband have
That's
never
why
been in
you're
trouble
gonna get a
with the
copy of the
police.
search warrant.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Is that because somebody
And I got-
called?
No.
The only reason why I'm asking is because
Why don't you just take a seat and just relax?
we've been having trouble.
The only reason I put you in handcuffs is just to detain you. You're not under arrest, okay? Just so you know.
Because we've been having problems with the people downstairs, so I don't understand, like, our door getting kicked in and all this kind of stuff. We've never been in trouble with the law.
Well,
Yeah.
I can tell you, you're not the person we're looking for.
Okay. Well, that's all.
But you kick down doors of people that you're not sure if
happens.
they're
It happens.
dangerous, scaring my kids.
Well, a judge signed off on this, okay? Said that we can do this. So yes,
And
unfortunately,
it has
that
our
does.
name on it.
It does happen. It has this address on it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Gilbert, I'm gonna leave this up here, okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Currently have my dream kitchen on my very small budget.
Curtis Roberts, they live upstairs. They live upstairs.
Why don't you just...
Hi, baby.
The guy got the phone.
That's the couple upstairs. He's on house arrest and all this other kind of bull. No, I'm keeping this. I'm keeping this.
You keep it. Like I told you, that's what it was for.
No, Curtis Roberts lives upstairs.
Okay, the information we got said he lived on the second floor. Okay.
We got wrong information.
This is the saddest moment.
They really hurt you that day.
Despite the clear violations, the officers faced no immediate consequences, and it wasn't until 5 years later that a 30-day suspension was recommended for Officer Capello, the lead officer in the raid. The Mendez family has since filed a federal lawsuit seeking justice for the trauma caused by the wrongful raid. However, this next case unfolds Colorado family who terrified after SWAT raid's wrong apartment. On June 6th, 2023 officers from the Denver Police Department raided the wrong apartment in a high-risk operation. The targeted unit was supposed to belong to Danny Garcia, a man allegedly involved in criminal activity. But instead, they stormed into an innocent family's home. The grandmother and mother had already stepped outside and informed the officers that they had the wrong apartment. But the officers ignored them and proceeded to break down the door, scaring the children inside.
Danny Garcia, it's the Denver Police Department. Danny Garcia, I need you to come outside with your hands up. Open the door. Open the door.
What's your name, man?
I'm Sharon Shelton.
Is anyone else in your house?
My daughters and my grandchildren.
Okay, come over here,
They
Sharon.
live there. Honest to God.
You know Danny.
No, I don't know
Danny
him.
Garcia?
No.
You don't know him at all?
No, they live there. Honest to God.
As SWAT officers flooded the apartment, they pointed guns at the frightened children, trying to calm them down, while the mother rushed to comfort them. "You guys are fine," one officer repeated. But the terror in the children's faces was undeniable. Meanwhile, the officers continued their search, finding nothing of value and refusing to acknowledge their mistake.
Are you okay? It's the police. We're with your grandma. You guys are fine, okay? We just want to make sure you're okay. You guys can play right here, all right? I'm going to get your grandma. Oh, we're not going to hurt you. Get grandma. Oh, grandma's coming back. Hey, we're with the police. It's okay. Just tell your sister it's okay? We're not going to hurt you.
The officers eventually reached the correct apartment, where they arrested Danny Garcia. Despite the clear violation of the family's rights, no action was taken against the officers, who continued to operate with no accountability. The family, understandably shaken, was left with no choice but to file a lawsuit for damages. The case is ongoing, and the family continues to seek justice for their trauma and the violation of their privacy. However, in this next case, a homeowner captured police unlawfully breaking into her home. On July 28, 2022, a deeply unsettling incident unfolded in Pasco County, Florida, when sheriff's deputies attempted to carry out an eviction at the wrong house. The botched operation targeted the home of a woman named Jennifer, who was not only innocent of any housing dispute, but had never received an eviction notice. The deputies had been dispatched to evict the residents of a property that had received multiple legal warnings. However, they failed a critical step, verifying the house number, and mistakenly descended on Jennifer's residence at number 43 instead of the intended number 47.
Hello?
Hold on a second.
We're here to finalize the eviction.
It was posted a week ago.
It was posted last week. Yes, ma'am. What is your name?
My name is Jennifer, and that is my house.
Jennifer, what's your last name, Jennifer? Jennifer, what's your last name, Jennifer?
Hey. Is this 47 or 43?
Oh, shit. Oh, damn, I think it's that one, isn't it?
Is this 47?
Yeah, I think.
This is 47.
This is 43. Huh? This is 43. Shit.
Jennifer wasn't home at the time. But thanks to her Ring doorbell camera, she was instantly alerted to the sound of her front door being drilled open. The footage captured the officers using power tools to forcibly breach the entrance, unaware they were targeting the wrong home. Shocked and panicked, Jennifer rushed from her mother's nearby house to confront the officers face to face. Upon arrival, she demanded to know why they were breaking into her home. Only then did the deputies realize their grave mistake. After checking their records and the physical address, it became painfully clear that they had violated the wrong property.
We're gonna have to fix their lock, change the lock. Hey, we do apologize. We have the wrong house. It's the next door neighbors. What we're gonna have to do is they're gonna have to repair their locks. I don't know how. No, we're not going in. We're not going in. Hey, real quick, what's your phone number? Let me call you. What's your phone number?
I'm at my mom's house. I will be there in 15 minutes.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, so it was an accident.
I understand it was an accident. Whose responsibility is it to read those numbers?
It was all of ours.
Okay. And what company are you from?
Invitation Homes.
And what company is that? Is that HOA? Is that a mortgage company?
It's a renter company.
Okay. Do you have a card?
I don't have a card.
Okay.
We're replacing the lock now, so we're going to get you a new lock. We didn't touch the bottom.
I need multiple keys because I need keys for every single person that needs to have a key.
I don't know how many it comes with, but...
So we need at least 5.
5, please?
So let's make it 7.
Okay.
Because my husband likes to have extra stuff.
Okay.
Do you hear that? There's 3 dogs in there that I can't get to.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? Who do I need to take this up with? I am shaking right now because I am so incredibly upset.
Ma'am, it was an accident.
And I understand that. Look what you did.
It wasn't. It's not a big deal. It's
not a big deal. My dogs are inside.
Okay. We didn't go in. We're replacing it.
He's going to replace the lock.
They showed the wrong house.
Oh my Lord. You got your video running?
No.
Run it.
I want something.
What do you mean you want something? I don't know what that means.
I want like an apology.
We're offering a huge apology.
I'm sorry, ma'am. It was I think you did mess up that one.
Oh, did it? All right.
Yeah.
Jennifer, visibly shaken and furious, was particularly distraught over the distress caused to her dogs, who had been trapped inside during the raid. While she ultimately chose not to press charges, likely seeking to move on from the ordeal, the deputies returned later with an awkward offering, an apology, lunch, and a few gift cards. But hold on your seats because this next unfolds police break into 98-year-old woman's home on August 11th, 2022. A shocking and deeply unsettling incident unfolded in the quiet town of Marion, Kansas. At the center of the tragedy was 98-year-old Joan Meyer, a co-owner of the local newspaper, the Marion County Record. Police officers and sheriff's deputies forcibly entered her home with a search warrant based on unsubstantiated allegations of identity theft and unlawful use of a computer. But many in the community, and nationally, viewed the raid as a retaliatory act, prompted by the newspaper's critical reporting on city officials.
Meyer, right? Yes. Calling Eric Meyer. Don't you touch any of that stuff.
Ma'am.
You're wasting your breath. This is my house.
I know. You're wasting your breath. Ma'am.
Get out of here. You asshole.
We'll be out of here pretty quick.
Get them out of here. They're here. Your mother loved you. You love your mother. You're an asshole. Police chief. You're the chief. Oh, God. Get out of my house. There are more than one.
The warrant was issued after claims surfaced that the newspaper had obtained sensitive government documents illegally. However, the paper had not published the documents and had already disclosed that it had verified their contents through legal means. Despite this, officers raided both the Marion County Records Office and Joan Meyer's private home.
No. Get up! Stand outside. You can stand outside that door and still see them. I don't want you in my house. I don't want you. You do not. What's he doing over there going through the papers?
How many computers do you have in the house, ma'am?
I'm not going to tell you. Get out of my way.
It's all right.
I want to see what they're doing.
Well, they're working.
I don't care what they're doing.
You can go on through if you want.
What are you doing? Those are personal papers.
Yes, those aren't papers. They're electronic devices, which is what the judge said that we're supposed to take.
The raid left Joan emotionally shattered. According to her son, Eric Meyer, she was unable to eat, drink, or sleep afterward. Less than 24 hours later, Joan died from the immense stress inflicted by the traumatic ordeal. The backlash was immediate. Civil rights advocates and media watchdogs condemned the raid as a blatant attack on press freedom and personal rights. Joan's family and Marion County Records staff members filed lawsuits against the city, the police department, and the involved officers. While one journalist was awarded a $235,000 settlement, other cases remained ongoing, as the town mourned a tragedy that should never have happened. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon for more interesting videos like this.